Hello, thanks for checking out my video and welcome to my channel, Me and My Jackets. My name is Chris. We talk all about jackets on this channel, from Helly Hansen, Rab, Patagonia, Arc'teryx, a whole bunch of different jackets. I have well over 100 videos here on the channel on all this stuff, so if you're into all kinds of outdoor activities, up in the mountains, hiking, skiing, even just something, you want around town, you want some nice jackets like me, here you go. I have a ton of videos here for you, all with a whole bunch of information, hopefully helpful, that can show you, what these jackets are all about, how they fit, what their features are, some close-up pictures of them, and little information about their sizing and layering and the whole bit. Alright, so please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, feel free to look at all these videos. There's a ton of stuff for you here. Today's video is going to be really cool. I'm actually kind of excited to do this. We're going to be looking at 5 different hard shells, rain jackets from Patagonia. When I was looking at some of these jackets, I went on Patagonia's website, and you can scroll down and pick rain jackets, and then bang, right? You have all these different rain jackets here. And I was like reading through the descriptions, and I really wanted to do this video because I just wanted to kind of explain to you what the differences are in all these jackets. Kind of compare features, just give you an overall feel of what these jackets are all about, and what makes one different from another. Other than price, how are they different? So hopefully, if you're interested in the rain jacket from Patagonia, after this video, hopefully you'll have a little more information and be able to decide which jacket might be the right one for you. Okay, I do have a separate video on each one of these jackets here on my channel. So I'm not going to get into a lot of detail here in this video about each specific jacket. I do that on their own separate individual videos. So this is just going to be a general comparison. What's the difference? What makes one different from the other? All right, so let's just jump right in here. Like I said, I've got 5 different jackets. We have the red one is the Torrentshell. This gray is the Triolet. The black one is Granite Crest. This mauve colored one is the Slate Sky, and the blue one here is the Storm 10. So I'm going to keep a little guide up here on the side of the screen as to the jacket name and the color, so that you always know which jacket I have in my hand and which one we're comparing and talking about. All right, so I don't want to get into price. Prices change. But you can always go on the website and see that for yourself. I want to get into what makes each jacket a little bit different. So we'll start off with the Triolet. All right, the Triolet is the most expensive one, and it is basically a Gore-Tex membrane in this. So this is a Gore-Tex hard shell. All the other jackets here from Patagonia that I have all use what's called H2No. That is basically Patagonia's own waterproof membrane that they use in all these jackets. It just happens that this one, the Triolet, uses a Gore-Tex membrane. Okay, so just a little general information. Gore-Tex is a huge name, right? You're definitely paying for the name Gore-Tex. It's a great product, absolutely. It's an industry leader. Totally windproof, totally waterproof, and breathable. Okay, so this jacket here, the Triolet, this is really their upper end in a rain shell. This is made for tough, mountain climbing, cold conditions, rain, downpours, snow, sleet, whatever you want to throw at this jacket, you'll be ready in here. All right, this is definitely a tough, durable jacket. We have a 75 denier 3-layer material on this shell. So you are definitely getting quality. This jacket is, without a doubt, made for, like I said, rough, tough mountain activities. All right, this thing's gonna do it all. Now this jacket also, I find, is sized very large. I shouldn't say it's sized large, it's sized appropriately. Most hard shells, all these jackets here, okay, are considered to be like a hard shell. They are sized a little bit larger because they are meant to go over many layers. So if we have a nice down insulated jacket that we're wearing, we want to put a hard shell over top of it, all right, it has to be sized larger to go over those jackets or over multiple layers. So as I stand here in just a t-shirt, all right, this jacket is a little big on me. It's a little bulky. But that's how it is made. They are supposed to be like that because once I put this over an insulated jacket or two or several layers, right, it's gonna fit really nice. So definitely, most of these jackets all have adjustable cuffs that you can adjust the sleeve and tighten it up. If you're wearing gloves with these things or something, you can adjust it over the glove. This has a big helmet compatible storm hood. Definitely meant for mountain activities. With the high chest pockets here, okay, meant for climbing, all right, meant to be up there, climbing and reaching in, on top, up top, not down on the bottom. It does have two pockets down here on the side as well, but these chest pockets really indicate that the jacket is meant for activities like climbing, all right? So that's the Triolet. If you want the toughest, most durable, nice, breathable jacket that can withstand all the elements, wind, rain, sleet, snow, you name it, all right, that's going to be this Triolet, the Gore-Tex hard shell. Awesome piece, all right? Definitely made for like mountain activities. All right, from there, we're going to go down to the Torrentshell. Now the Torrentshell is actually the opposite side of this price spectrum. This is one of the cheapest jackets they make. However, it's a 50 denier material. So it's a nice, thick, heavy-duty jacket as well. Now this is the H2No, okay? This jacket has all waterproof zippers, everything on that. It's got all the bells and whistles. Again, check out the other video on all that stuff. But this jacket here, it's still a heavier weight jacket, so it is definitely tough, durable jacket. Cheaper jacket, okay? The material it's a little more crinkly, right? It's thick, it's heavier. It's a little more plasticky, crinkly, but it's still nice. It's still silky smooth, and it's still going to be just as waterproof as anything else. I see this jacket as being more of an everyday, around town, in the mountains, do anything kind of jacket. It has, a nice hood here. Okay, it's not a huge hood, but you definitely can wear a helmet underneath this. So, again, that tells me that we're going up in the mountains with it if it's a helmet compatible hood. This does not have all the waterproof zippers that the Triolet does, but it does have some flaps that help to seal these zippers up, okay? Double flap in the front, flap over the pockets here on the side. Just definitely a really nice, cheaper option for just about everything. It's just that more durable, everyday use, go anywhere, go everywhere kind of jacket. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely how I would describe this jacket. So cool, really nice piece. All right, so from here we're going to go up to this Granite Crest. So the Granite Crest, as well as the Slate Sky jacket here are both a 30 denier fabric. The Slate Sky to me is a little more of a silkier finish on the face fabric here. Kind of satiny, silky finish, nice and soft. But this is a 30 denier jacket. This one is as well, but this one is a little bit more of that, I don't want to say plasticky, you know, like I said with this, but it's more of a nylon, okay? More of a nylon finish on here. Very similar to the Torrentshell, just a lighter weight. So this jacket is basically a lighter version of the Torrentshell, but it has waterproof chest pocket, waterproof zipper down here, all right? And it has two pockets here on the side. These pockets are not watertight zippers, but they do have a flap covering them. This jacket has pit zips, all right? The Torrentshell also has pit zips, which is actually kind of surprising for just a general, I mean, the way I kind of felt this jacket is just a general everyday all-around use jacket, that it has pit zips, because that's a pretty specific thing, you know, for doing high output activities. So, you know, definitely a nice feature on this jacket. And of course the Triolet has pit zips as well. So this definitely, you know, has these nice pit zips in here, great for venting, dumping that hot air. So I definitely see this as being a mountain jacket as well. Being with, you know, again, climbing, have a nice chest pocket up high here, right? Waterproof zips, helmet compatible hood, nice big storm hood, adjustable hood, and pit zips. So a nice jacket. Now this does have a ripstop material on here that, you know, it's tough. It's a nice durable material. Like I said, this Slate Sky, it's definitely a more silky, satiny type finish on the material compared to this Granite Crest. But this is kind of like that middle road, I would say, in a rain shell. You know, Triolet is the upper end. The Torrentshell is the cheaper end, right? And this one's kind of that middle ground. It's got some nice features for the mountains. It's more lightweight. It's a little more packable. Yeah, ripstop. Nice jacket. Okay, so from there, let me throw on this Slate Sky as well. So the Slate Sky is more of, I wouldn't say this is as much of a mountain jacket as I would more of a casual around town jacket. This is what I kind of really feel this jacket is more like. Now, that's not saying you can't wear this in the mountains. If it's gonna rain, all right, it's gonna keep you dry just like anything else. But this doesn't have the chest pockets. This does have a waterproof zipper down the front, and it has this little storm flap here up on the top, and it buttons. Okay, it has a button here, it has a button down below, so it kind of has a little extra protection as a storm flap on the top. What I read also with this little storm flap is that it allows you to button it, flap it, you know, close the flap, button it up, and unzip underneath for a little extra venting, but still having that coverage. No pit zips on this. Okay, no pit zips. It has a pocket here on the side, nothing fancy, just a little slit basically where the zipper goes. It's not a big waterproof, you know, enclosed pocket. Lighter weight, 30 denier, which is not bad. I mean, it's still a heavy enough and durable enough jacket that if you want to put a backpack on this or something, it can take it. The cuffs are a little bit different here. It doesn't have the big Velcro cuffs on this. It basically just has a stretchy band across the bottom of the wrist, and the top is just kind of curved up over the wrist. So that's why I said I think this jacket is more casual, more around town. You know, some mountain activities, you can do some hiking with it, stuff like that, but without all those mountain activity features like the chest pockets, pit zips, a big helmet compatible hood. Now this does have a hood. The hood is not huge. It's big enough you can probably fit a small helmet underneath it, but I don't think so. I think it's more adapted to maybe just having a light insulated jacket on underneath this and bringing the insulated hood up, and then this fits over the hood. I think that's where this helmet, this hood fits nicely. I think over a helmet it's going to be a little too tight. The fit on this jacket is also a little trimmer, okay? I have room in here. I do have room for a nice light insulated piece underneath this, but not nearly as much room underneath this as I have underneath these three jackets here. Okay, the Granite Sky, the Granite Crest, the Torrentshell, and obviously the Triolet. The Triolet is sized probably the biggest. Definitely have a lot of room under the Torrentshell, and a comfortable amount of room here under this Granite Crest. So this one is a little more trimmer. Again, I'm just wearing a t-shirt and this fits me pretty nice. So, you know, you're not going to put on a big, heavy, down insulated, puffy jacket underneath this one like you could underneath those. All right? So that's definitely a difference with this. All right. And then finally, let's look at the last one here, which is the Storm 10. So the Storm 10 is a pretty unique jacket, as it is meant for some mountain activities, but it is extremely lightweight. All right, so this piece is 20 denier fabric, okay? So this is definitely the lightest weight jacket. Again, it's a little more trim fitting than these three over here. I definitely think that. Maybe a little bit more room than the Slate Sky, but pretty close. I would say it's closer to the Slate Sky as far as fit than it is the other three. This, however, is meant for some mountain activities. The reason why I say that, sorry, I'm just looking. There's no pit zips on this one. But the reason why I say that is that it is all waterproof. It has waterproof zippers here in the front. It has waterproof zippers here on the pockets. Okay. The hood is a helmet compatible hood. All right. There's definitely some room in this hood to wear a helmet. More room in here than there is on the Slate Sky. So you're definitely wearing a hood a helmet with this. Not as big and bulky. I mean, obviously a lighter layer underneath this, no problem, but again, not a big heavy layer. If you want to be wearing a heavy, insulated layer underneath this, or multiple layers, I think you're better off with the Granite Crest, the Triolet, or obviously the Torrentshell. So the thing that makes this jacket nice, and what might be a big selling point for a lot of people, is its weight. It is, it's the lightest jacket that they make. You don't even know this thing is on. It's almost just like a little nylon windbreaker. But it is a waterproof shell. It has nice flaps here on the wrists too. But the wrists, the size of the sleeves, the wrist here, if you can see, is not as big as something like this one. Okay? The Triolet is a nice big sleeve. So the Granite Crest is big. The Triolet has a nice big sleeve. Okay? This one is pretty small. So it's not made for those big bulky layers. So what is this jacket good for? Well, probably warmer days, right? activities up in the mountains where it's going to be a little warmer. Maybe not, you know, sub-zero temperatures, cold, freezing snow. It can take the snow and the ice and all that because it's got the H2O technology just like all the rest. But it's just designed lighter, all right? And if it's designed lighter, you're probably not going to be wearing it over big, heavy layers. This is meant to get packed up into the little side pocket here. All right, actually, I don't know if it's the side pocket or the chest pocket. Sorry, the chest pocket. The chest pocket is where this jacket is going to pack into. So this whole jacket can pack down into this chest pocket. It has a double zipper here, and it has the little loop. So you can connect it to, you know, your backpack or something. So definitely meant to be, you know, thrown in a backpack, carried up in the mountains. And I'm picturing this, you know, warmer weather, warmer days, or nicer weather, you know, a lighter jacket over lighter layers, you know, up in the mountains. But again, you can wear it around town. Why not, right? But yeah, definitely packable, lightweight, and not as big. So you can kind of see, I think you can kind of see like a pattern with these things where heavier jackets, all right, heavier material, heavier, more durable jackets are going to be used in colder, rougher, tougher conditions under or over heavier layers, okay? If, you know, again, just an example. If I'm going to wear this little lightweight 10 denier, hardly even know I have this jacket on kind of jacket, probably going to be on a lighter, cooler, you know, cooler days, but not cold days with a lighter layer underneath, right? If I'm going out in the wintertime, it's going to be freezing out. There's a wind chill. You know, we might get, you know, snow squalls. We might have all this stuff. Well, now I'm going to look at something heavier because I'm going to put on a heavier, warmer jacket underneath it, and something like this Granite Crest, Triolet, or Torrentshell are going to be my better options. So again, I just want to throw on this Granite Crest to show you the sizing, okay? So definitely bigger, okay? I definitely have more room inside this jacket. You can see that the arms, the sleeves are bigger. The cuffs are larger around my wrist. Just more room here. You know, nice big hood, helmet compatible hood, definitely, right? The Storm 10 has a big enough hood for a small helmet, but this you can probably put a helmet on, put an insulated hood on top of the helmet, and put this over top of all of it. This also, this jacket has the highest zipper that comes up over your face. Okay, definitely a nice big, you know, enclosure here in front of my face. So, all right. So that's basically the differences. I hope that kind of helped you out as far as what the differences are. If you want the roughest, toughest, most durable, breathable, just absolute mountain activity jacket for climbing, all that, so we're looking at the Triolet, all right? Cold conditions, heavier layers underneath this thing. This is your shell, without a doubt, okay? You can see the sleeves on this, right? How big this is. I mean, my arms are, you know, there's definitely room for like a nice heavier weight jacket underneath this thing, okay? The sleeves are longer. It's made, you know, so you can reach and grab things, and this is it, okay? Torrentshell, a heavier weight jacket that's pretty tough, cheaper, not as many bells and whistles, right? Doesn't have all the waterproof zippers, but it does have protection from the weather. It does have pit zips, right? Just a nice, durable, hard shell for everyday, anywhere, do anything kind of jacket. This is it. Now, one other point I want to make. Between all these jackets, they all have the same waterproof membrane. So whether the jacket is, you know, $150 or it's $400, they're all going to keep you dry just the same. Okay, they're all going to have the same windproof and waterproof ability, no matter what the price is. All right, the membranes are the same. It's just all the other features in the fabric and stuff that makes them different, and you know, they're priced differently because of that. So the Torrentshell, more everyday, go everywhere, tough piece, 50 denier fabric. Granite Crest, a lighter weight mountain activity. Storm 10, the lightest weight jacket, definitely meant for mountain activities, but in, I would say, you know, little warmer weather, yeah, under a lighter jacket. And the Slate Sky would be my pick for just everyday, round town, general kind of rain jacket. Also can be used for some mountain stuff, but just more of a lighter weight, flexible, soft, really nice general rain jacket. Okay, so I hope that kind of helped out a little bit and gave you some information here that, you know, makes some sense to you, all right, as to what the differences are. But they're all really nice jackets. You know, I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. Like I said, they're all going to keep you dry and be windproof. So it's just a matter of what your use is for them. Okay, you know, what you need it for, what you want to wear it over as well. Okay, so these two jackets may be over some lighter layers in cool weather, but not freezing cold weather. These three jackets, definitely more colder weather, rougher, tougher capabilities. The Granite Crest is the lighter of the three of these, but certainly capable. All right. So thank you very much for watching. Like I said, I hope it helped you out. I hope it was a useful video for you. Please hit the like button if it was. Subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate the support. I'm going to be doing a ton more videos for you guys. And like I said, if there's any one of these jackets you want to see a little closer, I do have an individual video on each one of these jackets for you here. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you back soon in another video. So take care and have a great day. Bye.